Your gut and your hormones are always talking, but are you listening? In this short video, I'm going to dive deep into how your gut and your hormones are actually connected and give you a perspective that you would never have thought about before on what you can do to start to improve your level of health. And I'm especially talking to the women going through menopause because estrogen is dramatically affected by our level of gut health and what steps to take to improve your digestion to actually naturally start to balance your hormones. And if you are experiencing all the things, the hot flashes, the mood swings, the bloating, the fatigue, you know the thing, pay close attention because I'm going to give you some solutions on how to start relieving those symptoms. My name's Lisa Marie, and for the last 30 years, I've been a medical scientist and holistic nutrition and fitness coach, helping women navigate this very stormy time and provide education and practical solutions to get strong and lean and healthy and happy in this beautiful next chapter of our life. And why do I do this? Well, I had a hysterectomy when I was 29. I'm now in my mid-50s, so I've been on this journey a very long time. One of the biggest problems with the 21st century health and well-being is our gut health. And most people don't make that connection with their lifestyle habits and their poor health, their anxiety, their depression, their fatigue. All of these things are intimately connected. So let's step outside the box and stop blaming your hormones and actually look at your gut health. Did you know your gut just isn't digesting food? It's actually helping regulate some critical hormones like estrogen, cortisol, insulin, serotonin. And when your gut is inflamed and lacking the beneficial bacteria called your microbiome, it can throw your entire endocrine system out of balance, which has actually got to do with everything to do with our metabolism. And this is already challenged in menopause when there's a hormone shift going on. And most women, by the time they become my client, they're already a metabolic mess because of what they've done the last 10, 15, 20, even 30 years. They have not looked after themselves properly. And this is actually a societal pressure. They've not put themselves first. They're working to burn out and they just keep on the slippery slope down. I don't know if you can relate to this, but I was one of those people. And a distressing statistic, at least 80% of these women are already on medication for anxiety, depression, reflux, irritable bowel, all of these things that from a Western medicine perspective is just treating the symptoms, but we're not getting to the root cause of why these symptoms have shown up in the first place. And I can tell you that only ever treating the symptoms with medication will not improve your health. It's a band-aid, it's a mask. And masking the symptoms, unfortunately, completely ignores the storm going on inside that gets bigger and bigger and starts to affect other organ systems. I want you to look at your digestion just a moment from the Eastern perspective. Your stomach and your spleen system, also known as your earth element, is responsible for nourishment, stability, and energy. Basically, it just helps convert food into a usable form of energy. Fascinating, isn't it? And when this system is out of balance, we have emotional disturbances like worry, brain fog, forgetfulness, hormone dysregulation, which then has a cascading effect over every other system, and a thing called excessive dampness, which has to do with bloating and weight retention. So instead of just isolating gut issues and hormone issues, the Eastern holistic way looks at the whole body as an ecosystem. Understanding the liver, the spleen, the kidneys, they all play a role in digestion, stress response, and hormone regulation. So with this gut hormone connection, they could be displaying a whole lot of symptoms such as irregular bowel movements, bloating, gas, sugar cravings, food sensitivities, poor sleep quality, broken sleep, waking up more tired than when you went to bed. I'm going to put my tough love hat on right now because you may not want to hear this, but the reality is there are habits that you need to change if you want to improve your overall well-being, which has a massive impact on our gut and our hormones. And a lot of them are common sense, but you have to make the decision that you're going to do them. Or quite frankly, you're just going to stay on this path and your health is not going to get any better. So what are the things you really need to look at with your lifestyle practices? Well, first of all, cut processed foods out and fast food out. We were not designed to eat industrialized food. Stop drinking sodas. The chemicals and the sugar in there are just destroying your gut. Quit smoking. Millions of people have done that. Reduce your alcohol intake. Move your body. Start drinking more water. Eat clean, whole foods. Get off the scroll and go to bed earlier. Learn stress management techniques. We know science now is backing up the beautiful Eastern philosophy of meditation to be able to calm the nervous system down. When we calm our nervous system down, we start to regulate the hormones on a more balanced level. Change your morning ritual. Instead of the first cup of the day being a coffee, make it be a hot lemon water. And if you're screwing up your nose, just trust me, it will actually start to change your life. It gently wakes up your digestion and supports liver detoxification. Get more fiber in your diet. Industrialized food does not have nutritional value. Did you know at least 1 in 20 adults in the Western world are diagnosed with bowel cancer? We need to feed our microbiome with fiber, especially prebiotics, so including by adding leafy greens, flax seeds, chia seeds, oats. This also supports estrogen metabolism and reduces inflammation. If you want an extensive fiber guide, there's a link below. It also gives you a grocery list and 25 ways to prepare your veggies. And finally, slow down, especially while you're eating. Slow down and chew. Did you know digestion actually starts in the mouth with all these clever little enzymes? So it's very important to chew and chew a lot. Make eating sacred because you're nourishing your body. You're nourishing the temple that you live in. So don't eat on the go. Sit down, be mindful about it. Don't have any digital distractions and be present with your food. This is one of the kindest things that you can do to your digestion. So if you really want to lose that stubborn belly fat, decrease your hot flashes, level out your mood swings, stop that bloated tummy, sleep better at night. All I can say to you is it starts with your hormones and your gut. It almost sounds too dumb simple, but this is where we need to start. And a little bit of a disclaimer, if you're going to introduce fiber, you need to do it slowly. Otherwise, you will end up with a bellyache and some gas and some bloating. And also, more importantly, you need to increase your water. Otherwise, well, it's just going to be hard to poop. Oh, and you really need to be consistent. You just can't do it for a week and expect that this miracle result's going to happen because you've probably not been treating yourself with nourishing care for the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years, have you? A great place to start is to download the Fiber Essentials Guide in the link below. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like, the subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.